The first steps have begun into the federal impact assessment process for the Northern Road Link. Public information sessions were held in Thunder Bay and Greenstone this week. Lee Noonan attended the Thunder Bay meeting and has the details.
The federal impact assessment will look at potential environmental, social, and economic impacts of the Northern Road Link, as well as possible impacts on Indigenous rights, and gauge whether the project is in the public interest. Eli Weisbrot, Impact Assessment Agency Projects Manager, led a roundtable discussion.
We'd love to hear feedback from the public and stakeholders on what exactly, in relation to the local and regional environments, is there and what the proponents should be focusing on.
The Northern Road Link would connect the proposed Martin Falls Access Road to the proposed Webequie Supply Road. Some at the meeting questioned the decision to separately assess each of the three proposals. Weisbrot said the process is driven by the proponents and the individual purposes of each project.
It was proposed that way, so we were, they're designed independently. Northern Road Link projects, it does connect the two projects.
Each of the three roads is undergoing its own assessment, while a broader Ring of Fire regional assessment is apparently in the works. Another concern raised at the session was whether there was enough time allotted for consultation.
This is going to be a long process because there are so many different people involved, and I believe, though, that its time has come, and I also believe that with the proper guidance and cooperation, we can make this happen. I think it's a good thing for Northern Ontario, but it has to be done right.
At a press conference in Manitoba earlier in the week, the Premier said a federal assessment was a waste of time and taxpayer money.
We have to make sure we get those critical minerals out of the ground as quickly as possible, partnering up with our Indigenous communities. We have two great partners there, but there's no reason that what frustrates people is duplication of government. So the federal government has stepped in and said, well, we have to do an environmental assessment on top of your environmental assessment.
The public is currently being asked for input on the assessment itself, including what information should be collected and how to best conduct consultations. Comments can be submitted up until July 21st through the Impact Assessment Agency of Canada website. Lee Noonan, TBT News.